The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog. It's one of my favorite frog books because it's really silly. And I think this frog lives in Australia. He doesn't say that he lives in Australia, but he meets a lot of different animals that makes me think that. Listen along and see if you agree with me.
The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog by Anna Martin Larranaga. The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog. This is a traditional tale, and Anna is the illustrator. So that means this story is so old they don't know who wrote it. So she just drew the pictures how she imagined them. The Big Wide-Mouthed Frog. Once there was a big wide-mouthed frog with the biggest, widest mouth you ever did see. And one day that big wide-mouthed frog hopped off to see the world. The first creature he met had big thumping feet. "Hey you, big thumping feet, who are you and what do you eat?" shouted the wide-mouthed frog. "I'm Kangaroo," said Kangaroo, "and I eat grass." "Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog," shouted the wide-mouthed frog, "and I eat flies." And look at the fly, he's going, yikes! Look for him, he'll be on all the pages. The second creature he met had a big black nose. "Listen, Mr. Big Nose, who are you and what do you eat?" shouted the wide-mouthed frog. "I'm a koala," said Koala, "and I eat leaves." "Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog," shouted the wide-mouthed frog, "and I eat flies." You see the fly? Yeah. The third creature he met was hanging upside down. "Ho there, upside-down creature, who are you and what do you eat?" shouted the wide-mouthed frog. "I'm a possum," said Possum, "and I eat blossoms." "Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog," shouted the wide-mouthed frog, "and I eat flies." The fourth creature he met had 3 long toes. "Look here, 3 long toes, who are you and what do you eat?" shouted the wide-mouthed frog. "I'm an emu," said Emu, "and I eat grasshoppers." "Well, I'm a big wide-mouthed frog," shouted the wide-mouthed frog, "and I eat flies." Then the wide-mouthed frog met a creature stretched out on the riverbank like a knobby brown log. "Hey, knobby brown log, who are you and what do you eat?" shouted the wide-mouthed frog. Knobby brown log opened her mouth in a slow, wide, lazy smile. "Good day to you too," she said. "I'm a crocodile, and I eat big, wide-mouthed frogs. Who are you and what do you eat?" And look at him now. Me, whispered the wide-mouthed frog, puckering his mouth into the smallest, narrowest mouth you ever did see. "I'm just a small, narrow-mouthed frog. And I'm off!" And the crocodile saying, "Oh, darn, there goes my lunch." The end. And now the fly is safe. He's very happy about that.
Did you like that book? Do you agree with me? Do you think he lives in Australia? Were you able to find the fly on all the pages? If not, you can go back and you can read it again. I hope you like this book as much as I did. Happy spring!